Morning lovelies. So I'm back with a brand new video, and today I'm going to be vlogging everything. The video is basically going to be getting ready for labour and pregnancy updates. I've got 110 things to do today, so I just need to crack on. Reasons: I'm up, I'm washed, my hair's done, my makeup's on, and I'm basically ready to go. I've got my 36-week scan later on today. It's my mum's birthday. Mum, happy birthday, I love you loads. Yeah, so I'm basically just going to get on with this today, just vlog everything, and hopefully you guys like this video. So see you soon.
So I'm just starting my day with making a raspberry leaf tea. I'm using the Heath and Heather's organic. I've only been taking it for a couple of days now, but I tend to take one in the morning and one in the evening, and I'm literally just going to go sit on the sofa, drink this before I head out.
Guys, I have to walk up this hill to get into Bromley, and it is absolutely a killer. But just on my way up to meet Reese, because he's been training, and then we're going to head to the hospital for our scan.
So nice to be here. Thank you, bye.
Okay, so I'm home. It's been a crazy day. I'm absolutely knackered. But just going to update you on how the scan went. Little man is very low. He is head and hands first, which is what we like to hear. The midwife did say that baby will come when he wants to come, but because of all the pains that I've been getting and the pressure that I'm feeling, he could make any entrance any day up until my due date. It's a possibility that he could show before my due date. He is currently weighing £6 and 5 ounces, which I personally think is a really good weight. But yeah, very much social distancing in there. No partners were allowed in. Absolutely gutted for Reese. I mean, it was my last scan as well, and he's only been to one. But other than that, I mean, the hospital, I absolutely love Lewisham Hospital, and I'm so grateful for all the staff there. But really good scan. So just a waiting game, really.
So I'm booked in at the birthing centre to have my water birth. I've been having a bath every evening throughout my pregnancy just to get my body ready for labour and to practice my breathing. I've added the lavender tea light candles and my raspberry leaf tea just so I can relax and prepare myself.
I'm currently laying on the sofa just chilling, and I started getting really strong pains in my lower abdominals just above my vagina area. I got myself up, went to the toilet, I wiped, and I noticed that I lost some more of my mucus plug. I feel like I'm slowly losing it because it's coming away bits by bits. I'm currently on the sofa with a, well, they call them a bedwetting pad, just in case. Oh, getting another one. I'm not going to call the labour wards yet. If I lose any more, obviously mucus plug and the pains get stronger, I will definitely call them. But right now I just plan on breathing and staying nice and relaxed, because I don't want to freak and get my anxiety levels high. So, oh guys, this has been going on for days. Backache, abdominal pains, backache, lower abdominal pains. Oh. Okay, so last night the pain in my lower area was coming and going. Got myself into bed. Reese got me the hot water bottle just to put on the middle of my back, so that would kind of numb that pain. Managed to sleep fine. Little man was very active last night, kicking, prodding, sticking his bum out, sticking his elbow out, you name it. Then this morning I've gone to the toilet and I've lost more of my mucus plug. Haven't got any pains as such. I've had little tinges down below, but nothing crazy. I've just got out the shower, and I've actually got the midwife coming to the house tomorrow, so fingers crossed nothing alarming happens beforehand, because it'd be nice to sit down with her and just let her know what's been going on. We're also going to discuss the my birth plan tomorrow and just make sure that is all ready to go and that's all sorted. But yeah, I just feel like I'm getting closer and closer now. Oh, no, my luck, I'm going to go full term and just experience all this pain and aches and you name it. But yeah, I can do this.
I just want to touch on the first part of labour I would like to happen. So I plan on doing my first part at home. So I have put out my lavender tea light candles. Lavender is so good for anxiety. The cards that you see are my positive affirmation labour cards, and it can be quite daunting and scary, especially the build up to labour. So it's so nice to just see such positive wording and just reminding myself that I can do this, I am in control, and I can get through labour. The plan is to obviously do the first part of labour at home, so the first lot of contractions, and just see how far I can go. I will light the candles and I will just focus on my breathing. I will also get Reese to close all the blinds in the living room just to make it as dark as possible, just so I can focus myself. And I'm also going to be laying down some pads that I will show you now, just in case my waters break while I'm at home. I have about 3 or 4 underneath my bed sheets, just in case while I'm sleeping my waters tend to break then. But I will put a few of these around the living room floor while I'm getting my contractions, just in case the waters haven't broken and they do decide to break then. So my midwife was supposed to come today, but she had to reschedule for tomorrow. So we're expecting her tomorrow morning, first thing. So I'm just sitting here preparing and going over my labour wishes and birth plan. I'm aware that your labour can change on the day, but I've been told to have some kind of rough estimate idea of how I would like my labour to go.
So I've literally spent all afternoon on the sofa, on my bed, bent over the bed, bent over the bath, with really bad back pains, pains underneath, pains in my lower abdominals, and feeling strong pressure in my vagina area. It's been tough, I'm not gonna lie, it has been very tough, but I'm slowly getting there. And then I was laying in bed and I felt a bit better, and then all of a sudden I've suddenly had a nesting feeling come over me. I'm currently in my bathroom scrubbing everything. I don't even know why, I just can't stop cleaning, and I'm a clean person anyway, so naturally I'm always cleaning, always got a clean house. But the fact now that I literally can't stop, come on, surely that's a sign the baby's coming, you know? So yeah, I've got my pink gloves on and I'm gonna continue cleaning because it is currently just gone 10 o'clock at night. Why do you think I've got such bad eyes? I'm so tired, but I just wanna clean. Okay, so I had my midwife visit me this morning at 8:15. She was with myself and Reese for about an hour, just going over everything. Shortly after she left, I went back to bed, and it's literally just turned 12 noon, so I obviously needed the sleep. I feel so much better for it. I can confirm that by me having this appointment, it was booked, it was scheduled. Nothing alarming is happening right now and I'm fine. So everyone that messaged me after I put that post up, oh, I hope you're okay, I'm absolutely fine. She measured my bump and he is measuring exactly where he should be. Throughout my whole pregnancy, he's been measuring on the line and not come off of the line once. So that's really great to obviously hear, because I know babies can jump off and on the line, which isn't a bad thing, but it's just nice that he is growing in one direct way. We went over my birth plan, but that's something obviously I will save for another video for now. But we spoke about labour rules. So with that, Reese is allowed in with me the entire time. All that will be different is after baby's born, if myself and baby have to stay in the hospital, then Reese will have to leave, and then he will have to come back the following day between visiting hours, which is 2 till 7, which I think's the usual time for most hospitals anyway. But I can confirm he will be with me, which I'm really pleased about, because it's something that I was a little bit stressing about. She also confirmed that it is my mucus plug that is coming away. She said that things are happening and she could not get over how much my bump has dropped. She also examined me, which you'll see in the next video, and she got me to do a urine test, which was all fine, all clear. She didn't say whether or not she thinks baby will come early, but she did say that she doesn't see me being induced and that he probably will make an appearance before my due date, which is really exciting. The only annoying thing is if anything happens or he decides to come this weekend, I will be put onto a labour ward and not at the birthing centre, because for the birthing centre I have to be 37 weeks plus a few days, which is only next week, but hopefully he likes to stay in there a little bit longer and nothing does happen, because I've really got my hopes up for my water birth. But my referral form's all been sent off and everything's fine, so I should be put in the birthing centre, but hopefully not long left to go.
What side are you feeling his kicks?
Left.
Yeah. So his back is this side. I'm just going to feel down
Yeah, go on,
the
that's
pelvis.
fine.
So take a nice deep breath in and breathe out slowly and relax as much as possible. Well done. So his head is down.
Bloody hell, he's low, isn't he?
Yeah. I'm just going to move your tracksuit bottoms because I think they're just on that bone that I need. There it is. Perfect.
Antenatal classes. Now, during the pandemic, all classes were cancelled, but there are great videos you can follow along online. If you remember, I posted this video of me doing some exercises just to prepare myself for labour. Patience. Now, pregnant women experience labour pain even a day before delivery. Wait for the contractions to regulise. Remember to remain calm and try and divert your mind from the pain. Have knowledge about pain and birth. So, understand the entire childbirth process just so you know what will happen and you can prepare yourself. I think personally it's very important to discuss the possibilities with your midwife, such as the epidural, premature births and C-sections. Express yourself. Being able to feel comfortable to express any fears to the medical staff is so important during labour and before. The midwives are there to really help with your worries and to get you through it. Hospital bags. So you never know what will happen during pregnancy. So I personally think it is wise to have your bags both ready so you are not stressed at the last minute. My body was designed to have a baby. Right now, our bodies are full of life, they're beautiful, and this is what is about to make us become a mum. So girls, just love it and accept it. The pain really will be worth it at the end. Distractions. Now, I bought my affirmation cards online and I will put in the description where I got them from. You can also use breathing techniques on YouTube. Music. You can also create your own playlist ready for labour. If not, jump on the Apple Music store now and they have tons of albums on there.
So I've had to call the labour ward because I've been getting pains like on and off. Some are more painful than others, and I've been losing a lot more mucus plug throughout today. So I am just waiting for Reese to obviously get back. from being at work all day. I've literally just got off the phone to them, so they've said get ready and just come in so we can just check to see if you are dilating. So I will keep you all informed, but I am currently on the ball, just rocking back and forward, and yeah. So the midwife has just told me that they're looking more like contractions shown on the monitor. I need to have a vaginal examination just to see how far I am dilating, or if I'm not, whatever. And then I'm gonna go from there. Okay, so myself and Reese arrived at the hospital late last night. Had to go to the green zone, but onto the labour ward at Lewisham Hospital. Like I've mentioned, only because I am still 36 weeks and 5 days. I have to be 37 in order to obviously get onto the birthing centre for the water birth. I had to have a urine sample taken. That was all clear, that was fine. I had my blood pressure done, had my temperature taken, everything was fine. They, as you could see from the video, they clipped me up to the machine just to check on, obviously, the baby's heartbeat and to see if it was contractions I was getting. There was a point when I was in the hospital that the baby was getting quite distressed and his heart rate went really, really high. Even I was like, whoa, what is going on? He was active throughout the whole time of me being hooked up to the machine, and the nurse couldn't get over how active he was. She told me that she was going to put a cannula in my hand and pump me with fluids just to help calm him down, and if that I needed anything, it was just easy access to obviously pump me, basically. She got me to roll onto my right side while she went and got it. But at this point, by the time she came back, I managed to calm him down by obviously rubbing my tummy and talking to him. And it actually worked, bless him. Obviously, she still put the cannula in my hand, so I had that in my hand for a while. He was fine, so I didn't need to be pumped with anything, thank God. Some of the contractions were worse than others. Some were lasting longer than others. Some were very close together and some were very far apart. I had to wait a good couple of hours for the doctor to come and obviously examine me down below to see if I was dilating, and to see whether or not my waters did break, because I wasn't 100% sure, because obviously I did feel waters and wet, down there, but yeah, so it was just best that I would just wait for the professionals and obviously to check. But the nurse that was looking after me, she did say they were very, very strong contractions, and from the chart they were pretty high. The doctor came, he examined me. He was such a lovely doctor, I'm not gonna lie. I had this like huge guy pull the curtain back and he was like, "Hi, I'm your doctor." I was like, okay. So they had to get like this speculum tool thing. It's basically like an internal check, and I tell you what, I'm not gonna lie, that killed. That was horrible. Just wedged it in, was turning, and because it's plastic, although it's plastic, and obviously being inside is quite sharp, so it wasn't a very nice feeling at all. But he was reassuring me, he was talking me through it as he was doing it, so I felt safe. Also had the nurse in with me as well while he was doing it. He did confirm that my waters haven't broken and I am not dilating, but the contractions I am getting are labour contractions, meaning what he said is that basically my body is reacting to early labour before I'm actually in labour. He said that my waters could go any moment. So things are progressing and things are happening. It's just a waiting game on whether or not my waters will break. And yeah, so he said obviously if they get worse, obviously do come in, and they will examine me again. But he did advise me just to be careful, carry on doing what I'm doing, throw the ball, the raspberry leaf tea, because obviously it's working. But I felt like a boss. I was really handling them contractions by myself. And because I was only on an examination ward, Reese did have to wait in the waiting area. He was literally a wall behind, like there was the wall between us, so I was fine. He was texting me. I'm so lucky, very lucky to have him. He's the best, so really happy. I want to say thank you to everybody for the support. I've woken up to tons of messages and you're all so lovely. But no baby yet, but hopefully he will make an appearance very soon. Only me. So I just want to finish this video on a positive note. Honestly, for all you mamas that are feeling so anxious and so nervous about labour, honestly, it's so normal to feel like that. Don't get me wrong, I'm absolutely shitting it, but I can assure you we will all be fine. Okay, so I'm just going to touch on something that I feel I really need to address. If you're watching this video and obviously you aren't pregnant, but you know somebody who is, I feel like I really need to get this across. You really need to be careful how you say and word things to mamas to be, because a lot of what you guys sometimes say to us can be quite unnecessary. You can come across like a bit of a Mrs. Know-it-all. It could be rude, and sometimes your comments are just not needed. And the thing is, you do not know anyone's story. You don't know if they've been pregnant before. You don't know if they've experienced pregnancy before. So just be very careful and keep that in mind, because I've been speaking to a lot of new mummies to be recently, and a lot of them have been feeling it. And I just feel like if you're going to support, then show support, but just be careful how you say and word things to us. Okay, so now all of that has been said and it's out the way. That's it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. My first little vlog, getting ready for labour and pregnancy updates. I have a few last remaining videos of pregnancy to come just before my pregnancy comes to an end. Can't believe I'm saying this. So many of you keep asking me if I'm going to film my labour. The answer is yes, but it's going to be in a vlog style, and some bits and pieces of it will not be shown, and I'm still not sure whether or not I will be posting it, but I will let you all know, so stay tuned. Do wish me luck. I really feel like I haven't got that long left, especially after today's midwife appointment and with all the signs and last little bits and bobs that I'm experiencing. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up, and please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. I really appreciate all the support that you guys have given me throughout my pregnancy, so thank you so much.